Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today we will explain about Islamic banking operations and regulation. So basically, Islamic banking is a finance institutions that prohibits riba, maisir, which is maisir is uncertainty, maisir is gambling, and wara is uncertainty. So basically, the uses of funds for the banking, like they have assets, which is they have murabahah, mudarabah, and for liabilities is the sources of the funds where they get the money to operate for their banking institution. So basically they have demand deposits, investment banking, and so on.
The primary role of Islamic banking is to drive sustainable economic development by fostering financial inclusion and also ensuring the underserved communities with equitable access to funding that align with their ethical value, by mandating that all financial instruments be backed by the tangible asset. The system anchors itself in the real economic activities rather than speculation, and also ensuring genuine growth. This framework is further reinforced by risk-sharing mechanism and also takaful, which is collectively strengthened social resilience by providing a robust safety net and enhanced financial protection for the community. So the issues that related with this role of Islamic Bank also face some challenge in the digital era in Indonesia. Some bank tends to copy conventional bank product to compete more faster. This may reduce the uniqueness of Sharia-based product. Another challenge is the lack of experts who understand both Sharia and modern technology, which is making it harder to create innovation Islamic digital solution. To overcome this issue, Islamic Bank need to focus on creating unique Sharia-based innovation at the same time, develop more skilled professionals in both Islamic finance and technology. At the same time, this challenge creates opportunity for Islamic banking to grow by improving customer trust, attracting more users, and also providing more ethical and transparent financial service. Last, Islamic banking is not only about profit, but it also about fairness, transparency, and creating benefit for society. Thank you.
Now, I'm going to explain about sources of fund in Islamic bank. First, we have saving deposit, which is safe custody of fund while allowing the customer to save money and withdraw it at any time. Second, we have current deposit, which is pure liquidity source of fund designed strictly for transaction, efficiency, payment, clearing, and safe custody. It is for day-to-day transaction account for banking convenience and 100% safe. And customer receive no profit sharing or bonuses. The third one is fixed deposit, which is an arrangement where customers' money is held at the bank for fixed duration to earn stable and predefined return. And lastly, we have investment deposit, which is primary source of funds for bank to finance long-term and generate profit. Now, we're gonna dive deeper under saving deposit. We have three contracts under saving deposit. The first one is CARD, also known as interest rate free loan, which is benevolent loan. And the second one is wadi'ah, safekeeping custody. We have two types of wadi'ah. The first one is yad amanah and the second one is yad damanah. But under the saving contract, we use yad damanah, which is bank use our money to for financing, and we will receive hibah as return. The third one is mudarabah, a profit partnership, which is customer provide capital and bank act as manager, and profit are split according to agreed ratio. The next one is I gonna explain about contract in fixed deposit. The first one, we have commodity murabahah, which is structured via commodity tawarut trades to secure predetermined return over fixed term placement. The second one is wakalah unrestricted investment. It is an agency mandate, which is the client appoints the bank as agent to deploy the capital inside complaint projects yielding target best indicator. And lastly, we have mudarabah general investment, which is deposit pool globally across the bank's portfolio. Realized yield are calculated and paid out upon maturity based on PSR performance. So what is PSR performance? PSR performance is profit sharing ratio.
Next, we move on to underlying contract. What is underlying contract? Underlying contract is a hybrid source of funds, provides stable liquidity and safe place to store money with flexible withdrawing terms. There are two distinct frameworks under underlying contract. The first one is CORD. It is interest-free loan model. Customer lends money to bank as a benevolent loan. Bank must protect and return full balance when required, and bank also can use the money for its operation. As for the second framework, it's called Mudarabah, which is savings investment model. Customer as investor and invest into bank's general investment pool to earn profits, and bank does not legally guarantee return. And high liquidity because customer can withdraw funds at any time. Okay, now let's move on to the issue. For the second article, the issue for the second article is that the study finds that ordinary customers are still deeply confused about the actual difference between an Islamic deposit and a conventional deposit, because Islamic banks offer competitive financial returns that look similar to conventional interest. They do not understand the underlying contracts like CORD or Mudarabah. And what about the opportunity? So for this article, the paper shows that millions of everyday customers, which includes both Muslim and non-Muslim, are highly eager to open Islamic savings and current accounts because they trust that the system avoids unfair interest rule, which is riba. As for the solution, the banks must launch simple public awareness campaigns and easy to understand visual brochures. Bank staff must be trained to use simple everyday examples to show how a CORD account is a safe, guaranteed loan, while a Mudarabah account is a transparent profit-sharing partnership.